Hello everybody and welcome to the Alex the Analyst Data Analyst Bootcamp. This is the first video in the entire playlist, so if you are watching this and you have no idea what's going on, congratulations, you just unwittingly signed up for a Data Analyst Bootcamp. No, I'm just joking, but I'm also being very serious. So before we progress into a lot of the details of this Data Analytics Bootcamp, which is completely free on my channel, I am going to tell you about how this came to be. About 3 weeks ago, I put out this post and I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And basically it was a bit of satire. I was mostly kind of poking fun at boot camps, just because they put stuff together and they call it a boot camp and they charge you a ton of money. So I was like, I should start one for free. The response was just enormous. I had like 12,000 people who liked it and commented on it and shared it on all different places. And people were like, no, Alex, you really need to do this. So really quickly, I'm just gonna read what I put on LinkedIn, and then we're gonna dive into the actual Data Analyst Bootcamp. So what I wrote was, I should set up a playlist called Data Analyst Bootcamp on my YouTube channel. They'll walk you through all the basics of SQL, Excel, Tableau, Power BI, Python, and more, all accompanied by projects and a way to create a portfolio website for free. Once you're done with the Data Analyst Bootcamp, you can go on my GitHub and download the certification for free. Then you can put Data Analyst Bootcamp on your resume in your experience section. Now, if you don't know me, I really like satire. And so again, that was a bit satirical. I was just kind of poking fun, but everyone was like, no, Alex, you need to actually do this. This is a fantastic idea. So here we are. I created a completely free Data Analyst Bootcamp on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna walk you through it and how you can get that certification at the end. All right, so let's take a look at the Data Analyst Bootcamp. I was not being serious about calling it the Alex the Analyst Data Analyst Bootcamp. That's insane. So right here, we have our Data Analyst Bootcamp. It is private right now, but when I release this video, I'll make it public so everybody can see it. But let's take a look at what's actually in it. So at the very beginning, we have this video, how to become a data analyst in 2023. This will actually be the second video. If you're watching this video right now, this will be above it. But the very first real video is just this, how to become a data analyst. And I walk through exactly the steps I would take. Now in this bootcamp is basically going to mimic this. It's going to be teaching all the things that I tell you in that video. So we start off with things like SQL. Now this is right now, all of this SQL basics all the way through SQL intermediate and the more advanced, like right here, that is all in Microsoft SQL Server. I'm going to be making an entire playlist for MySQL because that has been highly recommended so that everybody can do MySQL. So MySQL is on the way and I'll eventually replace this. But as for right now, it's all in Microsoft SQL Server. Then if we scroll down, we have projects to accompany this. So we have the Data Analyst Portfolio Project, which is SQL Data Exploration. Then we have a Data Cleaning Project. So 2 projects, Data Exploration and Data Cleaning, ones that I highly recommend taking. Then next we dive into Excel. So this is all for data analysts, right? So this is our entire Excel series, all the way down to our full project in Excel. Then we go on to Tableau. So how to install Tableau, all the way down to a full project. Then Power BI, how to install it, all the things you need to know, all the way down to a full project. And then we dive into Python. So we have our whole Python series, all the way down to, and you guessed it, a full project. Now I am at the very beginning of this Python series. This is just the Python basics with the first project, but I have 2 other projects. Then I have an entire pandas playlist, and then I'm gonna be making a playlist on regular expression, web scraping, and a ton of other things that I'll also add to this bootcamp. So it's gonna get longer the more stuff I put out. After that, I have some other projects, not just ones like that, but I have web scraping project using Python, API pulls using Python for web scraping from different sites. Then near the very end, we have some other important ones. Ones like how to create a portfolio website for free, which is taking all those projects that we've done throughout this entire bootcamp and putting it into a free website. And then we have creating a data analyst resume. I need to update this because this is about 2 years old and I'm going to create a new one for this. So in the future, I will replace this, but as of right now, that's the one that we have. And then at the very job, it's tips on how to land a job using LinkedIn. These are real tips and real methods that I would be using to help you find a job once you're ready to start applying and you have all of this created. There's one last video at the very end that you cannot see, which is going to be how to get the certification. So I'm not just going to go put it out there for anyone to just grab and put on their resume. You have to actually put in the work, right? You have to actually take these lessons and learn the information before you get the certification. That's how it works. Now, I'm not going to show you where this is because it's very secret, but I am going to show you what it looks like. Now this says, congratulations, you've completed this Data Analyst Bootcamp. You did amazing and you deserve a certification or something to go along with it. Just so you know, we use the honor system here, okay? If you took it, I'm just gonna trust that you took it. I'm not verifying any of this, and I have a small disclaimer at the bottom basically saying this is all a self-paced Data Analyst Bootcamp completely for free, so this isn't me endorsing you in any way, just some legal disclaimer. I don't even know if that's necessary. But let's take a look. Right here, this one's more of the generic one, Verified Data Analytics Bootcamp Certificate. But the other one is the one that I think is personally very good. And we may not even be able to see it that well, but it is a certificate of completion. This certificate is awarded to, and you'll fill in your name right here. You'll download this and you'll like fill in your name and however you want to do that. I do it in like Word, for a successful completion of Data Analytics Bootcamp. And here I have, I signed it myself because I believe in you. I believe that you wouldn't tarnish my good name. So this is going to be how you do that, how you look at it, how you actually download that certification, but you'll only be able to see that in the very last video. So that is the Alex the Analyst Data Analyst Bootcamp. I'm actually really excited about this. And one of the best parts for me is I didn't have to do that much additional work. It was already all there. All those courses, all those tutorials, all those projects are all already on my channel. I've just kind of organized them so that you don't have to go and try to figure it out yourself. So I genuinely hope that this helps somebody out there land a job and learn these skills completely for free, because data analytics should not be expensive, especially the beginner stuff. It should just be all available, in my opinion. I don't think we should be charging for basic stuff like this. So good luck, happy learning. And when you are done and you download that certification, just tag me on LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter or wherever, and I'll be sure to like it. So with that being said, good luck.